Hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide, sending you the purest of love and light. How are you doing? I pray you're doing well wherever you are, knowing you are blessed, you're highly favored, and you are anchored down, you are secured, you are protected. Remember, God is for us. Who can be against us? You are blessed. Yes, you are blessed, 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 blessed more than you even know. And so I'm back with another message for you. If it's your first time, welcome. Returning soul tribers, new soul tribers, hey. Again, sending you the purest of love and light wherever you are. I hope you're, just setting a blaze where you are, your corner of the world, knowing that you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. All right. So we're going to look at this message that divine has for us. First, we're going to look at these angel messages and find out what is it that divine has for us. Okay. So the first card is the magician, the generous God. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. So this is why the angel is here. The generous God is here to give us, to show us, to lead us, to direct us in whatever it is path that we need to go in, so that we will discover the hidden secrets, knowledge, spiritual wisdom, and the magic. We are magic. We are magical. We are creative. And so God wants to open up, it's like our Pandora box, our inspirational box, so that you can know how creative you are, how tapped in you are, how blessed you are. Because so many of us have hidden talents, hidden treasures in us that we have not yet uncovered. And the word says we have not because we ask not. And so maybe you're asking God, what is my purpose? What is my calling? What am I here to do? I still cannot figure this thing out. I need your help. And so God is here as the magician, because with the magician we have all the four elements to work with. It's like everything we need, it is already inside of us. Everything. Like the song said, great is thy faithfulness. All that I've needed, your hands have already provided. It's already inside of you. We just need to really get quiet and tap in to divine. Get grounded. Do some soul searching. For some people, their gift, it comes so naturally. They were born and it's like they know exactly why they were here. And for some of us, it takes a little while to uncover. You may do a few things before you actually tap into who you really are, what you're here for. But nonetheless, all of us, if it's even one gift, we have something. We have something. My grandmother always told me, she said, whenever a baby is born, they come into this world with their fists closed. And it's because there's a gift in their hands. So yes, we all have 1, 2, 3, some more than that. But we have no excuse. 5 of Cups. So maybe again, you may be feeling left out, as if you can't find what you're here for, your calling. You're feeling left out. It's like everybody else know what they're here to do except me. But see, your angel, God, King and Ruler, Vehulia, is here with prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. So whatever bondage, whatever entrapment of your mind that you have been going through, your angel is here to free you, to bring prosperity in your life. So if you're feeling like you're left out in the cold, you don't have enough, it's like your jar is empty. It's like I'm hearing that song, fill my cup, Lord, lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsting of my soul. So for a lot of you, it's like everything is like it's poured out. You're empty. It's like there is no resource. Emotionally, you are drained. The cups, it's your emotion. And so God is here to replenish you, to refreshen you, and to bring a destruction to the enemy, and to deliver you from anything that's been holding you back, draining your energy, or sabotaging you. So that will be restored. It will be restored. Because for a lot of you, your heart is clean and you gave a lot to people. And it's like when it's your turn to be rewarded, nobody's there for you. And so for a lot of you, some of you, is like you're crying over spilt milk. You invest into people, you pour into people the love, emotion, you care for others, and they just pretty much stomp on you. But God is here to replenish you. Again, Three of Swords, this is what I'm talking about. The heartache and the heartbreak. And we have Archangel Raphael, the quickly forgiving God. He's here with love and submission, cures illness, influences paternal love, and gives long life. Again, it's like everything that the enemy took from you, God is here to give you double, triple for your trouble. To put back love into you. Love into you. To cure you of any illness. Because your heart's been broken. Disappointment, despair. Any love you didn't get from your family, your father, your mother, God is here to restore that. And also to give you long life. Because for a lot of you, it's that the enemy wanted to steal you, to cut your life short. Make you sick. And God is here to give you long life. This is why your archangel is here, to restore this unto you. And the last card, it says Page of Cups. God who rejoices, divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. Again, we have a card about protecting from your enemies, deliverance from your enemies. Wow. Yep. So yes, God is here to comfort you, to console you, and to protect you from your enemies. Because for a lot of you, the Page of Cups is so innocent. You know, it's like you want to love, pour on people, and you're thinking people are going to pour back into you. But then it's like you just keep getting burned. You just keep getting hurt over and over. Wow. Wow. Spirit, why is, wow, the Chariot. I was going to say, why is the Magician here? Movement, progress. So again, this is coming in quickly for you. Victory. You have been courageous. And this is why God is showing up for you, the generous God. God is pouring back into you. Because you have been strong. It's because of your courage of not giving up. And this is why God is showing up and showing out for you right now. I love that. Ooh, wow. Five of Cups is like the cards, they are speaking. Yeah. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, learning. So with the Five of Cups is like, again, crying over spilt milk. You lost, you gave a lot, but you lost a lot as well. And God is here to deliver you from your enemies. And so now you're going to be meeting people who are going to help you. People are going to support you, collaborate with you. So for a lot of you too, you're in this Five of Cups because again with the enemies is that people were working against you. People came together. This is why we have the enemy card here. Because God is here to deliver you. from the destruction of your enemy. So these are the people who worked against you. But it's like all of those cups are spilled, and now God is providing you for the people who are going to come into your life to bless you, your soul tribe, your soul family. You know, also you have an army in the spirit who is working for you. God, your ancestors, your angels, your guides, is like, this is teamwork to pull this off for you. This is good. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. I'm telling you, it's like the cards are, look, the star. Oh my goodness. You know it. They cannot stop the star from shining. I don't care what they say. But yes, with the Three of Swords, again, this is healing, hope, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune. It's a good sign. It's rejuvenation. Yes, like we saw here with the cup, is like God is here to refill you, to restore unto you. It's like give you back everything that the enemy stole from you. Your rest, your peace, your joy, your health, your balance. Give you back a sense of purpose. Because for some of you, you have been distracted, thrown off your path for a while because of all the things that have been going on, all the upheaval that has been going on in your life. And so yes, with the star, God is here to heal you. See, this is why it's like the chariot. It's like God is coming in quickly to your rescue, movement, to get the show back on the road for you, so that all of your dreams can come true. This is what the star, all of your dreams are coming true. Is like, for all the things that you went through, the enemy didn't stop anything. If they thought they did, they lied to themselves. The potter wants to put you back together again. That's what I'm hearing. And look, purpose, your life purpose. And see, for a lot of you, a lot of us, our purpose is drilled into the things that we have gone through. For some of us, it's the challenges, it's the battles, it's the wisdom that you learned. You've been through a lot, and so now it's like you have a lot under your belt, so you can share with others. It says you will have new ideas and inspiration that will guide you to your divine calling. That's what I'm talking about. This is the magician. It's like this is coming in quickly, this revelation. See, with the light bulb, this is what's going off. And with the chariot, it says your success in the face of difficulty. So in the face of adversity, divine is saying, yes, you are still the magician. Again, out of all of this mess, you will have a beautiful message. Out of all of your pain, this is where your purpose is going to come from. Wow. And you have all the elements. You have everything to weave this all together to make this beautiful tapestry. This is a masterpiece. And so for a lot of you, this is an idea that you're going to get. Again, with the chariot, you survive some stuff. It's your willpower to not give up, your determination, to not fall underneath whatever you are going through. It's your courage to still stay focused in the face of fear. That is what is going to help you to determine your purpose. I don't know what you survive. All of us, it's different. Wow. It says here, what is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. That's the chariot. As long as you continue to move forward. It's like, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You have everything, all the 4 elements to pull this off. And for a lot of you, it's because of what you've been through. And God knows that He can trust you, because to be a healthy magician, this means you're not using it to hurt people, but you're using it to bless others. For everything that you have been through with these 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, I mean, this is more than enough to send people into bitterness and anger. And again, this is where they say hurt people, but I don't believe that. Not everybody who was hurt in the past hurt people. Because for a lot of you, a lot of us, a lot of the people who inspire us, it's because of what they have gone through, and they use that to empower them. They alchemize that thing, they transmute that thing, and they use it to work for them. And it's because of their resilience, their courage to push through. This is why their story, it lives on. This is why when we hear those messages, we keep going, because it's like, if they did it, so can we. I mean, it's a lot that went on with those 5 of Cups. Been left out, rejected, outcast. You emptied out everything you have on people, and then when it's your turn, people walk away, they turn their backs to you. And then on top of that, 3 swords, it's driven in your heart. As if the 5 of Cups was not enough. And this is why the Star is here. It doesn't matter. Whatever you've gone through, that is not going to stop anything. If anything, this is what is going to start everything for you. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. It's like it hurts, but it's like it had to happen this way. Because I'm telling you, you are going to be such an inspiration to others when you share your story. And the beauty about it is, these people who did this to you, they will have to see it. And they are amazed to see your comeback. It's like, how did you do it? That's the magician. You had to heal yourself, self-healing. You had to show up for yourself. While you're healing yourself, you still have a smile. You still had to be a star to shine for others. Some of you, you're going to be seen. You're going to have a platform somewhere. But the world is going to know your name and your story. And then we have here spirituality. You're being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. For some of you, you may be called to become an advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. If it's money that you need, you are the magician. And again, I'm talking about you speaking life into your situation. I'm talking about you looking around. All is not lost. So many people have started a business with only $5, $15. So many people, they put their clothes to sell that they're not using. They make a lot of money. And from that, people start that as a business. It's like God is saying, you have all these ideas inside you. It's like, tap into this. You know how to cook, you know how to bake, you know how to sew. You can start a channel with that. It's in your hand. The gift is in your hands. God knew that you were going to encounter obstacles and challenges. And this is why He deposited everything that we need to survive inside of us. He's our architect. He's our contractor. He's our engineer. And for what you're here to do, this is going to blow a lot of people's mind. And again, with your spirituality, embrace that. Embrace that. If people can't understand it, it's not up for you to seek validation from others. every one of you, one of us that God calls, He equips. What people don't know, they shy away from. Ignorance is bliss. God is a spirit. So they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. A lot of religious people, they're afraid of spirit. And this is why their lives are the way it is. Because they don't know how to tap into God, how to come into alignment. And this is why so many people in the church, they lack. They lack. They are wounded. They are heartbroken. They feel rejected, neglected, outcast. They don't know how to provide for themselves. They are unstable. Because nobody's telling them that they have everything inside of them. Again, we have not because we ask not. But in order to access God, we must do it in the spirit. We cannot do it in the flesh. And we saw that even when Jesus rose from the dead, the disciples couldn't touch Him because He was no longer accessible in the flesh. If we want to have access to Him, we must go in the spirit. And so when you say you're in spirituality, people look at you as if you're wearing horns. But in fact, they're the ones who are. Because they lack a lot. And so for religion, it's finished. It's final. Because anything they don't understand, they put a period. But it's the ability to push beyond a quest, a search, to want to know more about God. And let me tell you, for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's because of the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups why we are here. Because it's like an awakening, like, no, there's no way people can be so evil. Did you hear that? There is no way people can be so evil. It's like, why am I this person? Why am I this way? And why are they this way to me? Because for a lot of you, we emptied out ourselves. We gave, we poured into people. We had no idea that we were healers. We were earth angels. We didn't even know this. And it's because we tap into our spirituality. We went on that quest, that journey of the unknown. This is how we get to know that this is why the attacks on our life. This is why we attract so many enemies. This is why we attract so many leeches, vampires. This is why we are so kind to people and they are not used to kindness. And instead of them shaking our hands and saying, thank you for helping me, for healing me, for giving me back hope in humanity, what do? They use a knife and they drive it in our heart. They give it to us exactly, or they gave it where they know it's going to hurt the most. And so this is why we're here, to give back. This is why so many people are here, God-fearing people, not everyone. But God-fearing healers are here to pour back into you. For the knowledge, the wealth of knowledge that we give, we share every day, it's free. Because God has been so good to us. It's like, but God, where would we be? And so we're here to tell you, you're not alone. We've been there, done that, still going through life, still overcoming, still growing, learning, growing, and evolving. But don't give up, don't give in. Because that's where your purpose is going to come. When you don't quit with this chariot here. When in the face of adversity, you stand up. You don't cave in. And it's because of our ability to keep going. This is why so many of us are in our purpose, or we are on our journey. Because a lot of people, like many are called, few are chosen. A lot of people gave up because it's too hard. So they either succumb to the heartache, heartbreak, and they're bitter out there somewhere hurting other people, or just broken and in shambles. They just can't get over it. But for those of you, those of us, in spite of, we kept going. This is why you're in your gifts, in your calling, and you're having access to God. This is why they think we're crazy, because regular folks is like they're not hearing from God. How is it that we didn't tell you, but you know exactly what we are up to and what we are doing? It's because God is a spirit, and those that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. If you want to hear from God, you must come in alignment with God. It's the same thing if you want to catch that water at the pipe. When you turn it on, you must put that cup underneath it to get access what is coming from that pipe. It's the same thing. God, spirit. It's like God is the faucet. The water is spirit. The cup is you. It's us. God wants to fill us. And this is why he's here. Yeah, this is why so many people are unstable. A lot of ups and downs, whether in their spiritual, their financial life, because they don't know who they are. The star. So many people live and they die and they barely make it into heaven, because they really did not experience who God really is. When he says he came that we will have life and have it more abundantly, people think that we have to die to drink milk and honey. Yeah, the planner. Pay attention to detail and create a plan to grow your business or personal finances. Again, yeah, it's like we have to get our house in order here. God is a God of order as well. It's kind of like moving forward. We have to have a plan. It's almost as if even with allowing people in our heart, in our lives, we can't just have any and anybody. It's like it must be penciled in. Who are we allowing or will allow access to in our heart and in our lives and in our finances too? What are the things that I'm willing to tolerate? What are the boundaries that I have? Wow. So this is a great time to take stock, an inventory, and see what needs to change in our life. Keep the bad people out so that we have room for the good, the God people. The God people. Yeah, take action. For some of you, this is confirmation. It's a yes. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Go for it. This is under purpose with the chariot. Go for it. Movement, action, do it. Look, embrace the wisdom of the unknown. Won't he do it? The spirituality, again, like I said, what people don't know, they criticize. When people don't have an answer to things, then it's like they make it seem as if it's evil, it's wrong, it's bad. It's best to say, I don't know much about it. If you don't know it, don't speak on it. And God wants you to embrace this thing, because like I said, your angels, your ancestors, your guides, they're working together with you, collaborating with you to make this faith move, this bold move to tap into your spirituality. Whether to be a healer, an advisor, or anything in that path, and to embrace it. Because there is something too that comes from even picking up these cards. You don't know what is going to come out. You don't know what God is going to reveal. And it's the same thing. Like he told his prophet, just open your mouth. I will word your mouth. He just wants to know that we are willing. Because for whatever message that you have to give, 1 minute the magician may mean something, the next minute it means something else. But it's just be open to embracing the knowledge. And this card, we talk about spiritual wisdom and magic. People are going to say they don't believe in magic, but you go to Disney World though, or you want to, or you take your kids there, you watch their channel. Not all magic is bad magic. It's like people will say, I don't believe in spells. But yet still every day you decide to gossip, slander somebody. That is spelling. That's where it comes from. And this is why the Bible tells us that the power of it's like power of life and death, it's in our tongue. So every day that we speak, even in our own lives, we are either watering or we are killing ourselves. And because already on top of that, you have people talking bad on you, speaking bad about you, so you may as well speak life into yourself. So again, we can't pick and choose when we think something is relevant from when it's not.